It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Milwaukee Brewers. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Charlie Morton is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. I went back, looked at the video of his last game. He pitched into the 6th inning, threw the ball great, had electric stuff when he needed to, pitched out of some tough jams, and pitched well enough to get the W. So I think we'll see tonight really firsthand what kind of pitcher he is. We'll get to see it firsthand.
For Baltimore.
In now, Owen Christian, currently third on the team in stolen bases. So we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down inconsistency. I mean, the 2 and 3 in this homestand haven't played solid baseball, but they got a chance to get to the 500 mark with the win in this game right here. And then after that, who knows, maybe get on a nice streak.
Rene Martinez.
Now at the plate, Rene Martinez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals, and a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2.
Well, you got to get the bunt down right here, but that just was not very good form right there. It didn't look like he was going to get that down even if he made contact.
Back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, and they get the double play. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, Matt, the bats have just gone cold. There's no other way to put it. I mean, the last 3 or 4 games, they've really struggled to score runs. I'm interested in seeing how do they turn that around in this game, because the nucleus of this club and this lineup, they should be scoring runs.
Digging in the switch hitter, Angel Vargas. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Castro has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Justin Verlander gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't classic. I mean, he gave up 10 hits his last outing. But to be around long enough to give up 10 hits means you're going to pitch deep in the game. He's just got to execute his pitches and have a chance to win.
Here's Ender Inciarte. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, in this day and age when so many teams are relying on that long ball to win games for them, this isn't one of those clubs, really. They're in the bottom third in the league in home runs, so they're going to put the ball in play. They're going to try to manufacture runs. They can run into one every now and then, but that's not the key part of their offense.
Michael Saunders comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is pulled into right. Christian is right there as he takes it for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box, Eddie Matthews. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, they've got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Line drive to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out. So that means Jose Abreu will come to the plate here. So they'll get a two-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled back. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Verlander ready with another 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Right to him. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Curtis Randall, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Randall.
Up and into the cleanup guy. It's ball one.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him. But when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at first base at the big Cuban, Jose Abreu. You talk about a fuss over a private workout. He had everybody in baseball wanting to sign this guy, and years later, we know why.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fred Norman is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Gloved by Castro. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box now, Scott McGriff.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in, Shin-Soo Choo. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Shin-Soo Choo.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
If this second inning is any indication of what we're going to see, he's got this hitter 0-2. He really learned from his last outing when he lost. He is way more aggressive now, coming right after guys and throwing strikes.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. This team can pick it, lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
So coming to the plate, Starlin Castro. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this will be put away easily for the out.
Batting 7th, catcher, Steve Clevenger.
Stepping in, Steve Clevenger. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way from Verlander. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. To short, hit hard. Randall scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. Still nothing. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park. Digging in now, Edward Arnold. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Arnold.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And now a pitch on the way. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And it's full now, 3-2.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. Another full count pitch home. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Digging in, Cliff Pennington. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
The 1-0 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Barehanded at his knees. It's there, and he's out. Safe.
He's going to get a lot of praise from his pitcher after a play like that. A textbook example of a player staying in control of his body and finishing with a strong, accurate throw to the base.
In now, Justin Verlander, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
Bunt still on here with 1 away as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Owen Christian.
Ready for another chance, Owen Christian. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Galvis is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One hit, one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, Freddie Galvis. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the pitch. And he struck him out. So with one away, it's time to check out the current standings in the American League East as you get a peek at where the Orioles find themselves entering play here today. Coming to the plate now, Charlie Morton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Stepping in now, Ender Inciarte. As he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. He's got to hurry, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rene Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit on the ground to short. Galvis has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in to try it again, Angel Vargas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop Curtis Randall.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis Randall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one, he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Here's Michael Saunders now. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Number 21.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Norman coming on. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman Eddie Matthews.
Striding in once again, Eddie Matthews. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set, and the pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
He's in there.
So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Now batting, Jose Abreu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. The runner scores from second. Matthews is on his way home, and he'll make it as well. And they will hit the board first here. It's now 2-0.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Steve.
Now at the plate,
Clevenger.
Steve Clevenger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And that's over. 2-1. Line toward the alley in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. We played 4 full. The Brewers lead this one 2-0. Stepping up now, Fred Norman. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Fred Norman.
Now here's the pitch. In there. 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Scott McGriff, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. First time up, he went down looking. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting, catcher, Edward Arnold.
Now in the box, Edward Arnold. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to first. Fielded by Abreu. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 5th coming up. Milwaukee leads it 2-0. So striding in, Freddie Galvis. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Into the box, Charlie Morton. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. A two-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Here's Ender Inciarte. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. No hits to this point. Verlander gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. When we return, Cliff Pennington starts things out. 5 innings complete. The Brewers lead it 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cliff Pennington. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12-6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Verlander. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Into the box now, Owen Christian, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Michael Saunders now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Michael Saunders.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Norman is in pursuit. He's got it one away.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Settling in now, Eddie Matthews. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Fouled straight back. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit hard to short. Randall takes it in. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 79, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Vargas ranging back out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
The right fielder, number 17, Shin-Soo Choo.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now 3-0 Milwaukee. back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now, they still got some work to do. You got the tying run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
Wiggins will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 30, Bart Wiggins.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. 287 the average coming in. 2 home runs and 22 RBIs. Comes set with the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? Now this is cut and thrown to first. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run.
Curtis Randall.
And now Dennis Eckersley begins to loosen in the bullpen. Curtis Randall is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Ground ball left side. To his left, Matthews. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Orioles held in check there. They trail in this one 3-0. Bart Wiggins will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 30.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Back to work now is Verlander, as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
So he got him swinging. Starlin Castro is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Standing in now, Steve Clevenger. Ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And it would appear that that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Justin Verlander. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Carter Capps takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is flared out towards second. One there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? Fred Norman. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Fred Norman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready once again, Scott McGriff. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Arnold.
Stepping in now, Edward Arnold. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
1-0 count. Here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Now a flare out to left center. Galvis into shallow left. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. But as it turns out, he'll hold on at the bag. Would have been close, but with 1 away, that's probably the wise decision.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Cliff Pennington. Fouled straight back. Set to deliver the 0-1. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. But not in time, as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brett Cecil will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tucker Barnhart will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Tucker Barnhart.
standing in, Carter Capps. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
Owen Christian.
Digging in to try it again. Owen Christian, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground to third. Matthews gloves it. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Brewers 3 and the Orioles 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Tucker Barnhart.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
When you face a guy with this kind of motion, you just take the first pitch. You hope it's not a strike, but you got to be able to read him. He just gives you a different look than anybody else.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
2 strikes.
One and two. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Had him on the ropes. 2 strikes. Made a great pitch. It just didn't work out for him. Nice piece of hitting.
Inciarte.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Here's Ender Inciarte as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Hey, if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Here's Michael Saunders now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but hit to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question. And yes, he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Here's the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit back toward the mound. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
It's a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there. 0-2. But right now you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Now a flare out toward right center. Martinez ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Brewers strand a couple, but they still lead it 3-2. Dennis Eckersley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Dennis Eckersley.
Rene Martinez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Hit sharply on the ground. Castro's got it on to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Coming to the plate now, Curtis Randall. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Charlie Morton earns win number 4 on the season. Justin Verlander pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Dennis Eckersley earns the save out of the bullpen, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball